everyone, I'm back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video in which I take on the Ultimate Red Zone Goku Story Edition Stage 10 versus Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and the missions to beat him with at least 4 Universe 6 characters and at least 5 tournament participants. It is going to be a tricky fight against Vegeta, but I think I can manage it. As I go ahead and really just not even start out with formalities. I am just going to just absolutely just go. We're just going to hit the ground running here. I am going to absolutely just start moving, just start going. Let's go. Let's go. This fight has a lot of HP, and I'm going to have to put quite a lot of work in. So I'm going to just get off to the races as I eagerly anticipate the global Dokkan campaign with its albeit interesting choices of headlining Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta as a tag character, along with Goku, Black, Super Saiyan Rose, and Zamasu as another tag character. It will be interesting, and we anticipate that their kits will be absolutely amazing, of course, as they should be, chat. As I just went ahead and realized I'm about to get double hits on this rotation, which is going to be amazing if I performed enough super attacks on turn 1. But I digress. We're going to go ahead and start off with them as a slot 1 and just boom, go ahead and make sure I have enough defense here. And yeah, that's just going to be the absolute play here, as I have to defend against these slot 1 super attacks. I'm going to need a team with the defensive consistency to really pull through. I have workshop this team over and over again to really make it as consistent as possible. I have tried characters like AGL Ultra Instinct. He has sold me multiple times, and just all the just other characters and other builds, but I think this is going to be the best build for my box. Just having just a lot of options to for characters to sit in slot 1 and really just start tanking and stacking and showing all kinds of crazy stuff here for freaking sure. With that being said, though, yeah, let's just go ahead and try to start getting in some damage, but that is definitely going to be a bit of, an issue here for sure, as Vegeta, as if this wasn't already a very annoying boss fight, he has a damage lock. We have to do at least a certain amount of damage to even start damaging him, which on a over a billion HP boss already is certainly a choice to have him work and operate like that, but I digress. I'm really just trying to get this mission done with. I have had so many good clean attempts, and then a character just says, "Oh, watch this!" Proceeds to die by 2 subsequent normals because they didn't dodge. Okay, and then yeah. yeah, it's not very fun when that happens. But seeing how much these characters can do when they fully realize their potential on like turn 20 is actually very, very, very good. Very, very, very lovely to see. Very, very, very lovely to see for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I want to go ahead and evolve these hits as fast as possible too, just to really maximize their potential here. They start stacking even faster too, so yeah, gonna really need as many of those as I can just to have more defensive consistency. And I can go ahead and even do this with Goku right here and have him just have the consistency in slot 1. He doesn't necessarily need all those orbs. The orbs are really needed for these. All of these. Yup, let's go ahead and get that in as I just, oh, yup, beautiful, absolutely lovely, as, you know, we get the defense bonus from having enough HP. I do take a little bit of damage, to be fair, but that's really not bad. I'm going to have to monitor that, but if that's not too terrible, we can just run it like this with a consistent amount. And yeah, no, I'm not even like scratching the surface yet. No, this is going to be, as I said, a fairly long fight, so sit yourselves in the strap in as I go ahead and say that the first half of the calendar year of 2025 for Dokkan was overall interesting. It was very shaky at points, very questionable, but also very fun and very interesting. I do think the diversity of all the content is very, very welcome, although we definitely had a little bit more of a drought in the last couple of months after the anniversary than we really needed to. But I do really enjoy, despite the event being frustratingly difficult, battle-hardened formidable foes. Absolutely wonderful design. I really like just really short content. Just spread out through multiple fights. Just Super Battle Road style. Really cool. And then you have fights like this with the Goku and the Vegeta, the ultimate stages of these red zones that are just one phase, and they're super long, and you ooh, that is really good. That is really freaking nice, actually. Whoa, that's actually really nice. No attacks on Kefla. We actually love to see that. That's actually bigger than y'all realize, because like Kefla is probably the weakest units on here, just period. Like, yeah, she is not very defensively capable, although she can land a lot of numbers from her attack stats. I really don't want her to die by some random stray attack normals for sure. So she is going to be the biggest liability here. Everyone else is going to very much help me in the consistency department. Of course, Ultra Instinct Goku has the revival skill. He is great. But for a drawn-out fight like this, I would rather have as much consistency. I love Goku. He is very good. Do not get me wrong, but as it stands now, I'd rather not rely on a dodge if I can. Unless if it's guaranteed, of course, I would like to have just rely on consistent defensive value. So I'm going to go ahead and transform this hit as well as I go ahead and really get into the swing of things here for sure. I'm going to get this rainbow key spear. Let's see how much I do take here. It should not be it shouldn't. Let's see. Let's monitor this. I will not die during this. I will take a little bit of it. Yes. Okay. I'm not in a precarious position right there. Okay. That is breathable. That is breathable amount of damage on a super. I can take that. I can definitely take that. And notice how I'm just having this playground for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta to just continue stacking, and that's really going to be important to be able to pump out all this damage. And I can have hit Chilling with his active skill, so I can have him use his active skill when he's fully built up and just deal millions upon millions upon millions of damage onto the boss. That's really going to be what helps me out, what secures the win right here in this battle. So I am definitely doing this to try to, finish out all of these difficult content missions, of course, as much as I can do. And of course, to, get in some more Dokkan game time for sure, because I do like sitting down and playing Dokkan as much as the RNG can infuriate me, I won't lie. It does have quite a big luck factor attached to it, but once you start rolling, you can just absolutely just keep on high rolling, just get that oomph in and really just start stacking all that defense. And look at how consistent my rotations are, chat. Just absolutely just fan-freaking-tastic. Incredible. Could not ask for just the better rotations here. Just, oh my gosh. Wait, is he not transformed? Okay, let's make sure. Yeah, no, he is transformed. Because I did not want to launch his, other, active there. I did not want to just be like, oh, let's transform. I didn't really want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to leave him, obviously, untransformed here, okay? Unactive. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's hit, so, I mean, he basically transforms whenever he learns new information, but, with that being said, you can see the damage isn't too crazy much here. That's because I haven't gotten, really quite, insane rolling yet. I haven't popped out the real heavy hitters like Gogeta, like the active skills for hits. Those are going to hit really hard. Pun definitely intended, as they greatly stack, and they're definitely an interesting transformation unit. They aren't one that wants to stay in base. They get very much so better as they transform, and they stack even faster in their transform state, so they can really just go and just go when they are transformed, when they are in this evolved state. They really just keep their super attack stacks and really just get going here for sure. Yeah, no, it is insane how much they are able to do here, as Kefla goes ahead and transforms into Super Saiyan 2. If I can get as much stacks here as I can, I would absolutely appreciate it for sure. As I'm going to go ahead and change physical key spears. Let's go ahead and do this to try to get me some more orbs. Ooh, 11 orbs, I bet. But what is it for every key spear obtained? Attack and defense. So let's go ahead and try this out and see what happens here for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and get me a little bit of some orbs here. Okay. She should have enough defense here. She should be able to defend herself here. And Goku does dodge the super, though. That is actually really good and a clutch dodge by Goku there. Wow. Really, really, really impressive showing there. Wow. That's just, wow. I mean, wow, chat. Like, wow. That's just amazing. And Goku and Vegeta in this slot are going to have just the extra, just little greediness of stacks here for sure, because I'm going to need each and every single point of damage that is available to me for freaking sure as I go ahead and get some more super attacks. I would just like to say that, yep, we're going to go ahead and greed out even more stacks to make sure they are a viable slot 1 after I transform into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here. Yup. Get that stack. Get that stack. Get that stackity stack. Stack, 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 stack. Boom. Yeah, no, this Vegeta boss doesn't seem to be taking a lot right now, but even though I've only cleaned out a couple HP bars, yeah, no, this is going to skyrocket through the roof. And has his attack stat gone to the peak? Yeah, it has. This is peak attack stat Vegeta. Let's see here. Let's see it. Dang, there we go. Ooh. That was like a 50% chance to dodge, by the way, so that's really good. That is really, 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 really good, chat. Like, oh my gosh, that is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely freaking amazing. I'm gonna keep the hit on rotation, so I can go ahead and try to just keep on like sliding here. Oh no! Oh yeah, no. Kale and Caulifla, you'll definitely notice that they are here to just tank. I don't see them having any problems with tanking with 3 million defense, just casually getting 3 mil defense. That's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good, chat. I don't know. That's pretty amazing. That is definitely something to keep in mind here for sure. But no, he is going to keep on evolving here, keep on just getting stronger. It will, and it just gonna keep doing more damage, more and more super attacks as he goes up to 27 million. Correct. There we go. There we go. Now I'm really starting to get into the swing of things here, chat, as I'm probably going to slide Goku off of the rotation here for sure, as I keep him in the Goku state for sure. There's no reason why I do not. And then, like this for sure, I'm going to go ahead and transform here. Boom, do this as I go ahead and just absolutely, wreck face here, just casually, and then do this, and make sure I get the Rainbow Key Spirit. Nice, alright, bet. Yes, counter. Bonk. Yeah, let's go ahead and see how much they can just do here. Yep. Boom. Boom, boom, boomity boom. Let's just do this, chat. Let's do this. Let's freaking do this. Although I will definitely say the consistency of having who's his face? Kale and Caulifla, the consistency of just all these crazy damage dealers, just, oh my gosh, it is just absolutely amazing. I would link up the 2 hits if I could, but I cannot link them 2 together. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a long one. I don't know if I should have even active skilled the Goku and Vegeta together so early because they are not hidden as different as I really wanted to. I think I should have left the Goku linked with them to really get value here and really just do damage with these skills for sure. But yeah, they have a great chance. They have a pretty high chance to counter that super though, which is definitely very awesome. But what is I need to take into account though is now hold on, chat. I could have just let that rotation play out as intended, and hear me out. Boom. Pop the active skill. Go ahead and try to get as much damage as possible here. And then, oh yeah, let's go ahead and get in that, boom, let's go ahead and just get the Dokkan attack here. And instead, with hits, I believe he could do a little bit more damage. I'm not too certain, although I could have definitely put Kefla there, but, you know, I want Kefla to float. That's why I chose instead to put hit right here, and he has, you know, a lot higher chance to crit, so that's why I really just think this is just going to be the better option here. So let's just go ahead and do this. Bam! 33 million. Shabang, and then boom. Okay. Really just starting to whittle down the boss's HP here. Okay. Hit is definitely getting even, you know, improving as he fights. He his attack is just rising here. Definitely lovely to see. The only things I really am worrying about here from this point on is the lesser consistency on some of these characters who are on these rotations like Kefla, because she doesn't have crazy high defense, so she is just relying on her dodge. Hey, let's go. Getting all the supers in though, that is really quite helpful in finishing this boss fight extra fast. And yep, that's right. That is right. We got another super attack in as I am on half HP. And yeah, chat, I definitely think the fact that the Global Dokkan campaign units only have an active skill fusion attack, I mean, it's fine. It definitely could be much worse for sure. But I definitely digress. I definitely think it's okay as I go ahead and move into here and just really just deal a lot of damage. Oh yeah, definitely gonna put hits here as well. Really no need for me to transform with the girls as I go ahead and bang! The 36 million super attack here as Gogeta 4 really cleans house. Absolutely holds down slot 1 with a bang. Absolutely lovely here for sure. For freaking sure. I definitely could have used the hit active skill though this turn, but I think it's going to be even, you know, sharper as I continue to refine, continue to get this stuff in. Wait, actually, actually, the hit active skill will be even better, so I can protect my tech card in here. The Kefla. Yeah, it's going to be even better to protect my Kefla here as well. So that's actually going to be the play here. Is I want to be able to defend my Keflas. But as you can see, this boss fight is perilously long. Oh no! But I did actually eat that super attack for breakfast each and every single time. It gets poised at me from slot numero uno, so that is definitely a great advantage for me right here. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on keeping on. Like, that is really what's gonna go ahead and happen here. Really go ahead and do. Yep, let's boom, just keep getting consistent damage, keep going ahead and get some consistent dodge. Oh my gosh, Caulifla is the GOAT in this run. Caulifla is just a goated unit. She isn't doing much damage, but just having a slot 100% chance to dodge character for a fight like this is just integral, chat. And you know what's also going to be integral? All those easy A's that come along with the celebration. So I definitely think that Future Saga theme, the Global Dokkan campaign could work. I can't wait to see that stream with all these units. But yes. Finally, I have crafted the team. I really went to work. I have, got the stuff for this. So yeah, no, this is definitely going to be great when I finally just beat this Vegeta boss and have almost all of the missions cleared here for sure. So let's go ahead and launch this hit active skill as well. So bam, 32 million straight to the face.
My time skip has advanced so much you can't keep up anymore.
As I have just have advanced this character for sure. Oh my days. Oh my freaking goodness. Let's go. Yes. All of them have their links. Come on, links. Bah humbug. Alright. Anyways. With that fraudulent mistake out of the way, we'll be fine. I think we'll definitely be we'll definitely be good as I go ahead and just keep doing ridiculous exorbitant amounts of damage to the boss. Regardless, I am going to still be having attack stack with the Kefla, and hopefully I can finish between these next 2 turns because the Kefla is my only unit that will fraud me out here. So yeah, I'm finally to the end of this fight, just getting more stones saved up for sure. Definitely have saved up for the Global Dokkan campaign, and I'm just ready to watch that video. As if the Dragon Ball Legends 7th anniversary absolutely peaked, but it is undeniably winding down in a good way, in my opinion, as we wrap up with the Part 3 Ultra and the After Party campaign, really switching off the hype, hopefully, to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle with the Global Dokkan campaign, aka Worldwide, aka the best thing since sliced bread. Let's go ahead and just absolutely get things rolling here, chat. I don't even need to fuse there because they just have so much defensive value. They're going to be absolutely good. Ooh, what if I do enough damage I can launch who's active skill on this next turn? Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to use that. Let's see how much he is built up. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's gonna be definitely interesting. So I'm gonna need you to actually go a little crazy hit, but like, yeah, no, I know how much health this boss has, and I know I don't think I'll be able to just get the KO screen with that active, but yeah, that's gonna be pretty good here. But you know, I'll definitely pop it anyway. I definitely need to do a lot of damage on these next 2 turns. You know, really want to kill this boss by the time that the Kefla gets back on rotation for sure, because I don't want them to be frauding me out. But no, this is a very consistent team build here. I have gotten more success with this than even running Blue Ultra Instinct Goku for sure. Because as much as Frieza and Goku's turn 1 is very risky. Afterwards, the Goku portion of the card is very good, but that's the main problem, in my opinion, with tag switching is you just want to be in one tag side or the other tag side just for the entire fight, and it's not really that, like, you know, unique. You know, you just like, oh, we're just gonna either we want the fusion or we just want to stay in one side and really just get things going from there for sure. So that's definitely going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and make sure I have this up here as I go ahead and clear with the goats. Yeah, no, that needs to be fired off here. We're going to go ahead and get this in and just go ahead and get the clear chat. Oh, finally. You know what else is finally happening? You're probably going to get sick of this. You know what the answer is already. GDC is happening. I think it's so good that they finally, you know, synced up, and this is gonna be it's just it's so good. It's so good. No one else is so good that I finally freaking beat this boss fight. Oh my days, that was rough. That definitely took me a couple hours of just grinding attempts to really even beat both of these missions. Both of these missions. Yes, both of these missions. All right, bet. I cleared both these missions, and with that being said, that will have to do it for this video. And we go ahead and actually go to the perfect spot to show y'all the campaign broadcast image. In the program, we will reveal the latest info on the upcoming Global Dokkan Campaign 2025, and there will be Dragon Stones. So, a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, countdown campaign. We got all that good stuff. Nice. Very, very nice. Just go ahead and get all that in. But with that being said, that will have to do it for this video. And this is who I pulled on the quote-unquote bait banners here for sure, for the preludes to the GDC. But yes, I have a lot of these missions cleared. 18 out of 19 for the Vegeta Goku Story Edition. 17 out of 19, so that's like 3 missions here in total, and then battle hard and formidable foes. It says a lot of missions, but I only have, you know, the 2 stages, and clear stage, clear with a certain category, clear stage, clear with a certain category, clear all the stages. So I really just have 2 missions, quote unquote, for real. So I have 1, 2, and then 2, which is 5 missions left, and that's going to be it for the main hard content. Of course, there's Festival of Battles, which is his own beast in my opinion, and then that's just going to be it, and we're going to be absolutely sweet. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, is to catch up to all these events, like even the events like the film events. It's the one where you get the freedom. It's fairly recent. It is fairly recent. Where is it? Is it getting a new stage? Oh, there it is. Support memory boost. Support memory boost. Yeah, even like that stage, I've gotten all the missions complete for. So yeah, it's been pretty good, chat. I'm having fun, and yeah, this is going to be a very good celebration if we make it. Be a good celebration, cause yeah, this guy is gonna easy A for sure. And with that out of the way, I think if they can link fairly well, they can just do all this stuff really, really nice. I think, if they perfect the tag mechanic, because they've definitely not perfected the tag mechanic. If I'm just gonna be so honest, they have not gone to the right groove with tags, because it's just either you're focusing on one part of the card, or you're really just being like, it's not so much more of a tag unit than like a duo unit like this, where you're just in base stacking like attack and then just going into the fusion. That is literally the gameplay of this LR. And these two as well, outside of something like the Festival of Battles. Outside of the Festival of Battles, that is just what you're doing. You're just doing the fusions. It's focused on the fusions, not necessarily the fact that they're a tag character. So I think the fact that they don't actually have the fusions is pretty sad. But if they can do it right and really focus on the fact that they're tag characters and really try to rectify, all of their mumbo jumbo mistakes with tags and duos, and Legends really implemented it a lot better. And a lot faster. Goodness for sure. Then that would be good. But with that being said, yep. Let's freaking go, chat. We're getting a boys for sure. Again. But let's freaking go. This is definitely going to be hype for sure, I feel like. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't have anything more to say though. I'm just yapping. So with that being said, I'm going to get on out of here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. And until next time, when we get straight into the global Dokkan campaign. And yeah, I think it's about time I just go ahead and really just go ahead and focus on the present, the now. This is going to definitely be the last attempt on these fights that I do for now, since it's going to be the schedule of I'm going to react to the stream. It's going to be a fun one, a long one, but a long thing stream. And I'm going to go ahead and have this video dropped as well. So yeah, right before the GDC, I'm excited, and yeah, with that being said, I'll get on out of here, and then it'll be the GDC by the time I come around. So with that being said, I've enjoyed, and until next time, bye. Just remember, we Saiyans have no limits. Let's charge together at full power. And definitely choose your sides. Potara.